Hey everybody, it's me, T-Bone, co-host of the Lunch B Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. It is time for the Warno. So the Warno, or Warning Order, is every Friday night at 6 o'clock. We share one cerveza together. I took a lot of flack over last week's cerveza, the old Moosehead. So I will be drinking the rest of the Moosehead in my refrigerator in shame. I also took some slack over the souvenir cup that I decided to use, or glass that I decided to use. Thank you for those that are critiquing me. Today's souvenir cup comes from 2008. 16 years ago. This is the khaki ball in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And what are we going to fill it with, T-Bone? Hey, that's a great question. Let's find out. What beer comes from the land of blue sky waters? When I was a child, there was a cartoon, the Hamm's beer. And when we first came to Pennsylvania and I saw Hamm's, a beer from my childhood, I said, I got to get that. And that's the only beer I've had since. But, moving on, I thought it would be fun and interesting to start mixing up the beers that I drink on a more frequent basis. So you, the viewer, can decide what I'm drinking, make recommendations, make snide comments, if that's your thing. The Warno lasts the length of one beer, not to include the pour. And obviously you saw me slip, right? I slipped. It was an accident. That's what she said. No, I did. I slipped a little bit, and I got too much head. Head? Who said head? Oh, I miss my friends. That is too much, and there's still some in the can, so let me suck this off a little bit. Oh, a lot of innuendo today, people. That's going to cause for some burping later, I promise. Frothy, frothy, frothy. Kind of came out there. Hello, beautiful. I see you. And I know. Dead air, dead air. I'm sorry. I couldn't fit it all in. Whatever. That part don't count. This is the part. This is the official timer of the Warno. The Warno lasts the length of one beer. I invite you with me. I invite you to join with me on Friday nights, and let's have a beer together. Tell me what beer you want to drink. Tell me what beer I should be drinking. What I do know is Moosehead no longer on the menu, along with blue bottles or blue glasses. That was not liked very well. Whatever. Let's get this started. Do I have a lot of foam? Do I have a weekend for you? Starting out tonight, just a few mere hours from now, your Comedy Zone in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is having the Funniest Person in Harrisburg contest, round one. Add in the ding. Oh, I got a ding. Round one. In round one, 14 local area comedians are going to go head to head in a battle to the death. Not really, but you know what it is. It's a battle. The audience goes. The cover, $10. It's 110 Limekent Road. It's right off 83 in the Boomerangs Bar Casino Resort. Boomerangs is so big. There's stuff in there. I haven't even been to the other side of the building, and I haven't been to any of the hotel rooms. Let's just be clear. I haven't been in any hotel rooms. I haven't been to the other side of the building. Comedy Zone only. That's my area. So I go to the Comedy Zone, 10 o'clock. No, not 10 o'clock. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8 CP time. So the show starts 8-ish, if you will. The doors open at 7. It's $10 a ticket. You're going to see 14 comedians. If I remember correctly, all doing 5-minute spots. There'll be an MC who will lead the show and make snide comments and make you giggle. So it's a first night. Tomorrow night, another 14 comics. Oh, I want to get it tomorrow night. Just tonight. That's called a tease in the biz. This is just a tease. So tonight, 7 o'clock, Comedy Zone, Harrisburg. Tickets, $10. 14 comedians, head-to-head battle to the death. Yes, it is not a race weekend. We had 3 race weekends in a row, Miss Julie, and finally we get to take a weekend off. Tomorrow morning, if you saw the flyer for tonight's show, you know there are 3 things we were going to talk about. We're going to talk about comedy, we're going to talk about chicken, and we're going to talk about strippers. And I got more comments on this one than I got on any other of the warning orders, mainly for the chicken. Let me tell you about that chicken. That chicken is going to be provided to you for a small nominal fee by the Enola Volunteer Fire Department, number 3. Starting at 10 o'clock at the AmeriChoice Federal Credit Union on the corners of East Pennsboro Road and Wirtsville. They'll have a fire truck out there. There'll be a bunch of guys, non-calendar firefighter guys, walking around and giving you chicken. And what you get for $12, you get half a chicken. You get a potato. You get a roll. You get some applesauce, and you get butter. That's what you get. It's $12. It's a good deal, and they're good cooks. I've been there before. I'll be there again tomorrow morning, starting at 10. Don't show up at 10. Nobody buys chicken at 10. Give it some time. Wait till 11-ish. CP time. No, I don't know if there'll be comedy people there. Huh? You thought it was the other thing? Wrong. Wrong. I am just getting started. Tonight, Comedy Zone, 7 o'clock. Doors open, 8 o'clock. Get in. Tickets, $10. 14 comics. Harrisburg's funniest person. Tomorrow morning, $12. Enola Volunteer Fire Department number 3. East Pennsboro and Wirtsville. AmeriChoice Federal Credit Union. $12. Food. Tomorrow night, round 2. Round 2 of Harrisburg's Funniest Person contest. So tomorrow night, Saturday, again, doors open at 7, show starts at 8 CP time. Ish is what I'm saying. What we will do, what the Lunsby Show will do in support of tomorrow night's competition, we're going to throw out some passes. And if you don't know how to get a pass to a Lunsby supported event, let me give you this reminder after a short set. Pinkies up, bitches. If you want a free pass, you stand patiently in the queue. You wait until it's your turn to talk to the proprietor, the ticket taker, the person. You say to the person, after carefully checking, you're 6. Both sides. You say quietly in a hushed tone, if you say that, you will be rewarded with an envelope. And that envelope is your prepaid entry into the night's festivities. So you won't have to pay the $10 to get in. Now think about that. You saved money on admission. Consider tipping more, right? So tomorrow will be a Lunsby sponsored event. We'll throw out some passes. How many passes? You don't need to know. We're going to throw some out. All you got to do, check your 6, both sides. Whisper quietly, T-Bone sent me, boom, you get a free ticket. You get inside. Now, you want to bring your spouse, you want to bring your girlfriend, you want to bring your boyfriend, you can do that too. But they got to ask. You can't ask for them. T-Bone sent me. Can I get 2? No. And I have given them permission to say no. If they have a handful of passes and you can't pull this off, if you can't pull that off, you don't get a pass. Give me your money. They'll say something nice like, tell T-Bone we said hi. And they'll take your money. And then the guy behind you is going to come up. He's going to do it right. He's going to get a free pass. Not everybody's going to get a free pass. I ain't made of money, okay? And if I were made of money, what have you done for me lately? I ain't giving you my money. There's going to be some passes. That's what you get. Tomorrow night, Lunsby sponsored event. We're going to throw some bones out there. Come on out. Have a chance to get in for free. Again, the Comedy Zone in Harrisburg, one of my favorite clubs. The drinks on the inside are the same price as the drinks on the outside. They don't upcharge you because you're inside the venue. The food on the outside is the same as the food on the inside. It's a well done room, and the talent here is really good. So come on out and support them tonight. Round 1 starting at 7. Doors open at 7. Starts at 8-ish. Tomorrow night, after you get your full of chicken from the Enola Volunteer Fire Department, you got to go. You got to get your ticket, possibly for free. If you know how to do it, you I get it for free. All right, that's Friday. That's Saturday. Well, T-Bone, what could be going on Sunday? Let me check my messages real quick. Deuce, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Mary Jo is out there. Della is out there. Woo, it's good seeing old friends again. Mary Jo, I just want to say, I remember our time in Paris. I remember our time in Paris. I saw you out there on the scooter having a good time, rolling around just loving life. I saw that yesterday, I think, maybe today, and I remembered our time in Paris. When you were terrified, remember? Remember being terrified to get on a Segway? But we tore those Segways up. We had a blast. Good time. Man, I remember that. Oh, Brenda is deciding to join, and instead of saying hello to me, she wants to say hello to somebody else. Get in a room. Get you your own room, whatever. All right, so I've told you tonight. I told you tomorrow morning. I told you tomorrow night. Sunday morning is the huge, right? At 10:30 Sunday morning, we'll do a new episode of The Supplemental. The Supplemental. Oh, I'm crazy. We'll do The Supplemental. That'll be live at 10:30, Facebook Live. And what do we do during The Supplemental? We do This Week in History. We do a community service event. If you need something promoted, let me know. We'll see what we can do. And we do the trivia contest, which is a good time. It's a good way to start your Sunday off. A little fun, a little positivity. Ain't hurting nobody. That's Sunday morning. You got some time to kill. Okay? There's no race going on. There's no football being played. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? How about you go see some more comedy? Check this one out. 1000 Hannah Street. 1000 Hannah Street. Does that address ring a bell? I have been told that this is going to be a glitter-free environment. There will be no glitter in the back room of, I was going to say stallions for the entertainment value only. No, Savannah's. Sunday, doors open at 6. It's a 2-hour show-ish. The show starts at 7. Should run till at least 9. It's a $10 entry. Cash is preferred. And here's who's on your lineup. In alphabetical order, from memory only, I am impressing the hell out of myself tonight. Starting off with Lennon Free, one of the funniest people in town. I love watching Lennon. I love watching all 4 of these people. I'm not going to lie. But if I'm going to start with Lennon, I'm going to start the compliments with Lennon. Andrew Glessner is also on the schedule. Again, alphabetical. I don't know what the order is. Casey Nicholson is following into, she's in the mix, right? These are very funny people. These are great people. And Damian Robinson. Supposedly, he's closing the show. So alphabetically, that would be correct. From Freeman to Robinson with Glessner and Nicholson in between. That is Sunday. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. Should run until 9 at 1000 Hannah Street. The Savannah's Annex. The Savannah Annex. That's funny. I like the Savannah Annex. Good. Hey, don't tell your wife you're going to the strip club to watch comedy. And if anybody sees this, whether you're watching now or whether you're watching in the future, I just want, if any of you are survivors of Gold's, Gold's is a strip club in Jacksonville, Florida that thought it'd be a great idea to do comedy. Not of itself in a separate room, but as intermission between the strippers. Yes. If you think the booing at the showtime at the Apollo for white performers is bad, you ain't seen nothing until you've seen a bunch of 1% bikers who do not want to see comedy. That is a boo fest. And they didn't have a Sandman Sam. They had pow. They didn't pop out. It was just a nightmare. A nightmare. Let me make sure I got all the details out there. It's Savannah's. It's in Harrisburg. Doors open at 6. The show starts at 7. Should run till 9. Again, Lennon Free, Andrew Glessner, Casey Nicholson, Damian Robinson. That's your lineup. It's going to be a great time. You're going to love it. You're going to have a blast. When you are done there, or maybe you leave early, because, you told the wife the comedy show ends at 9 and you need to be back a little after 9, so maybe you depart the show early. Things happen. Guess what? You get in free to Savannah. It's a twofer. You don't even have to say T-Bone sent me. You don't have to walk up to anybody. You ain't got to check your 6. You got to whisper. You just walk up and say, here's my ticket from the thing. I went to the thing. And they're going to let you in. That is a glitter environment. You got a glitter-free environment. You got a glitter environment. So we make choices. If you have any good glitter removal techniques, I am, you know what I'm saying? Well, folks, the Warno lasts the length of one beer, and we're getting real close to the end here. Again, highlights. Oh, yeah, from the Harrisburg's Funniest competition, or Harrisburg's Hilarious competition, funniest person at Harrisburg's competition. We'll come up with a great name for it. 14 tonight, 14 tomorrow, 5 move on. 5 move on. Then it's a semifinal next weekend. And you know what we'll talk about that? The next Warno. If you want to see me live, the next time you can see me live is 10:30 Sunday mornings during the supplemental. Or maybe out and about town. Don't be afraid to say hi. I'd say hi to you. I mean, I wouldn't be rude about it. Let's check the comments real quick. Hey, Rachel. Hi. Is Timmy back from fishing yet? Or did he not make it back from fishing? You know, when you go hiking and fishing up in Minnesota, sometimes you don't come back, eh? Chick Brew! Hey, Chick Brew's watching. Everyone else has noticed that Chick Brew is watching. There's the cookies that you made, the 3-day cookies. Ballin'. Okay? That is, you are the chef for a reason. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. The Warno lasts the length of one beer. 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time every Friday night. I give you the old Spanish toast. Arriba, e abajo, e centro, e para dentro. Oh yeah, remember, just be the best person you can be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. And Chipper would say, don't forget that you are loved. I'm out.